Hey over there, Joe Lunchbox.
Enjoy nighting out.
And today, we have landed right here in Salem, Massachusetts. Now, some people say I'm a little monster.
Little. It's a big monster.
But today, we have a special treat for you. We are going to go to the International Monster Museum. It is October here in Salem. There's bands, there's music. It's a happening spot. But in the Witch City Mall is a museum dedicated to monsters. We love monsters, we love the spooky, we love the creepy. It should be fun. We're happy to bring you along. We always appreciate when you come along on these journeys. And if you like to, you should like this video. If you haven't done always yet, we always appreciate if you subscribe to a channel. Comment down below, what is your favorite monster? But it's time to do this. We're gonna head into Witch City Mall and go to the International Monster Museum. Step right up, let's go for this ride. No, we're not talking about Pennywise. We're not talking about this pumpkin guy. We're talking about inside Witch City Mall. It is weird walking through the mall to get to it. It's like we're back at home going mall shopping. But their stores are a little cooler than ours. Ooh. We got our tickets. Unlike the Wizard of Oz, where they say, don't pay attention to the man behind the curtain, you want to pay attention to the man in the box. That's where you get your tickets, in the middle of the mall. We got them. Before we head in, I gotta show you some great shirts at Witch Tees. Let's watch scary movies. I love Party Crasher and Camp Crystal Flakes. It has the killer tape. Hey buddy, where's the International Monster Museum? Oh, it's that way? Right in, we already have my favorite werewolf. Look, from 1862 England. Some blood. Every good museum about monsters needs a vampire killing kit. And that werewolf, see that? You think a werewolf is a human that transforms into a wolf? Well, that werewolf is actually made with real human hair.
A teenager, so she cast her daughter's face and put it on there, and we already had one employee quit over it last year. I found it too disturbing, and they said, well, it's either that or me, and I said, well, I like that.
Yeah.
So, bye-bye.
And how long have you been in this location for?
I've been in this location for 3 years, but I've been building haunted houses and haunted attractions since 1991. I put them in Hong Kong, Germany, all over the world.
Very cool.
Yeah. So yeah, and I have another over 700 figures at home, 400 at home and 300 in storage. So, yeah, so it's crazy. Some people collect baseball cards, and this is what I collect.
It's a cool collection.
Thank you.
We have a Yeti. First monster as we enter the museum we have is a vampire. Vampire is a reanimated corpse said to leave its grave at night to drink blood. And it is dark in here, but they do give us a little lantern to guide our way through. This vampire looks like he's fully transformed. He's a shapeshifter. He turned into a bat. As we walk in, they have bubbling sounds. You hear the sounds, the guy saying, give me your blood. Got a bunch of witches here. It says, in fairy tales of witches, usually an old woman with evil magic powers.
Exist no more.
This witch is actually a baseball fan. She's practicing doing the wave. My favorite of all monsters, the werewolf. Me and Joy used to argue, if we could become monsters, she said she would be a vampire. I would be a werewolf. It says in folklore, werewolf or a lycanthrope is a human with the ability to shapeshift into a wolf. I love wolves. I don't think I would like this transformation process because that looks a little painful. And this is just a museum, but they might have some stuff to make you jump a little. Oh no, the werewolves! The werewolves! The werewolves are jumping out of the wall! saw you. You tried to scare me. You're reaching out to grab me. A banshee, Irish folklore of a female spirit whose wailing warned of an impending death of tragedy. Here we have a revenant, which is a reanimated corpse that started walking the living again to go after someone that wronged it. Ooh. These sculptures are actually amazing. Seeing the ribcage, it looks like decaying meat on them. One of my favorites, Jersey Devil. Right there from the Pine Barrens of New Jersey. Supposedly the 13th child flew out the chimney, went and lived in the woods. Face like a horse, wings like a bat. It haunts southern Jersey. Ooh. Ah, some good old leprechauns. They're good fellas, right? They just give us pots of gold. They actually are said to be mischievous, elf-like creatures. They do grant witches, but a lot of times they try to trick you. Joy, when you believe in fairies, you believe in Tinkerbell, right?
That is one.
Do you believe in forest fairies like this?
Mischievous.
Got a pumpkin as a head. Okay, that's not the fairy. The fairy's right here. You can see the mischievous face. This museum doesn't only have monsters, it also has cryptids. We have Mothman from Point Pleasant, West Virginia. We actually have a goblin. Small little grotesque creature. They were little mischievous thieves, and they're actually from multiple European cultures. From Mexican folklore, the chupacabra. It says the first reported seeing of a chupacabra was Puerto Rico. This chupacabra is a little more goatish than I'm used to. I'm used to some of the Mexican chupacabras. They were probably just wild dogs that got so emancipated with mange that they look like creatures. We must forge ahead. This is another museum that is open year-round. Halloween time is great to come to Salem, but museums like this, I like them when they're less crowded, and it is going to be very crowded when you come, if you come this time of the year. There's a lot of kids running around this museum that are so scared. They're like, I want my mummy. Oh no, and that unleashed the mummy! Edgar Allan Poe might be resting in peace, but you know who's not? These ghouls! Demon-like being, monstrous humanoids. I've heard of ghouls. I never knew they originated from pre-Islamic Arabian religions. We have some zombies originating from Caribbean and African religions, but Romero changed them. Instead of being people possessed, into people climbing out of their graves, eating human flesh. Joy, they have all zombies represented here, even one for you. It's Rob Zombie. Huh. We've come to Old Nick. That's like Santa, right? Santa Claus was Saint Nick, and he was old. No? Oh, Old Nick is one of the many names the devil, otherwise known as the Prince of Darkness. Not Ozzy Osbourne. This Prince of Darkness. Are they monks? No, they're demons. Believed to be evil supernatural entities that can be conjured or controlled. We've seen cryptids. We've seen folklore monsters. You ready to see some man-made pop culture monsters? Have you been to the Upside Down? Because we have a demigorgon from alternate universes, different timelines, alternate universe, the same spot in the world. The Fly! Jeff Goldblum, why are you so mad? We love you, Jeff Goldblum. Okay, he calmed down. I think he just needed to hear that I loved him. Radiation, oh no. It's happening, Joy. He's transforming.
Beings
We don't have a Dr. Jekyll here. We have a Mr. Hyde. He mixed that potion, turned himself into a monster. Imagine a respected English doctor couldn't repress his evil urges. This room is for the man of science. We have Dr. Frankenstein and his monster, sewn together from parts of cadavers, brought to life with electric. Ooh, bride. Ooh, bride. He's not a one-eyed, one-horned flying pro people eater. No, just a one-eyed cyclops hanging out with his friend Medusa. This Medusa, definitely a lot more snakish. Talking about Frankenstein, we have Mary Shelley's tombstone. If I cannot inspire love, I will post fear. We have a Gashidokuru. That's what I like about this museum. There are monsters I never heard of. This one is a creature from Japanese mythology. It was Ghost Joy who died in battle. And a big dragon! He's breathing fire! A fire-breathing dragon! If you want a Tums, I have them in my pocket. It helps with that indigestion. And the last monster we come to, Annabelle Lee. Character from the poem authored by Edgar Allan Poe. Even after her death, the narrator dreams of his Annabelle Lee, and every night he lays down by her side, in her tomb by the sea. Spooky, scary monsters. That was cool. I like it. Like, there is jump scares. No live actors, nothing like that. But actually good information with the monsters too.
Oh, yeah.
I learned about monsters from Japanese mythology I didn't know about. And like, we love going to stuff like this to see Frankenstein. And the fact that it's just one man, drew a collection, didn't have where to put it. His wife says, get it out of the house. And now it's a museum here in Salem for us all to come and see. I feel that's gonna be me and Joy one day with my collections growing. And one day she's gonna say, get them out of the house. And I'm gonna build my own auditorium museum somewhere as an old man. So stuff like this is an inspiration to me. That was fun. Awesome. If you come to Salem, come to the Witch City Mall and check that place out. International Monster Museum was incredible. People coming out of a haunted house behind us now. But I think we could call it, Joy.
I think so.
The International Monster Museum, been there, done that. Remember, folks, safe travels and live life. I was scared to death in that place. Oh.